What's up, y'all? How you doing? Good morning, good afternoon, good night, whatever it is when you're watching this. Today, I'm going to make some breakfast. I'm making a breakfast bowl. The only thing I'm going to put in it is potatoes, sausage, eggs, avocado, and onion. That's going to be the ingredients. I'm going to show y'all how I cook my potatoes and make the breakfast bowl. All right, you guys, I'm gonna boil the potatoes for a few minutes until they're semi-soft, and then I'll add them to the pan. So I'm cutting up these onions, y'all. You can cut them up however you want, you know. You can even cut them up the long way. See, I'm just doing whatever. Is this enough onion? I love onions, y'all. So let me see, is this enough? I suppose. Let me get that little piece too. It's good enough. All right, y'all. Y'all know I gotta have me a little bit of meat. Okay. So here's the meat. I'm just gonna cut these into little slices and add them to my potatoes. I used to do this a lot when I was younger because I didn't have, a lot of money. So I would just buy potatoes and then I would buy some hot links. And I ate this probably at least 3 or 4 times a week, y'all. And beans. All right, y'all. So I'm about to make my potatoes. I have the heat on high and I'm using this all-purpose high heat avocado oil. I've actually never used it before, but I'm using it today. So I'd say put about this much. Probably don't even need that much, but you know what? All right, here we go. So I'm gonna let the grease get hot, and then I'm gonna put the potatoes in so they can brown quickly. So y'all, I ended up putting it in here because I'm actually supposed to cook the sausage first. I just forgot. So I'm cooking the sausage first and then I'm gonna throw it in there. Actually, I'm gonna break the sausage up a little smaller too. I'm gonna add this avocado to the mix too, y'all. Did I tell y'all I was making a bowl? I don't know if I told y'all, but this is a breakfast bowl. I don't know if it was gonna be a breakfast bowl when I started, but at this point, that's what we making, y'all. What's up, y'all? It's Tasha and I am back with another video. If you are new to the channel, please check out the rest of the videos. And if you like, please subscribe to the channel, comment, and also subscribe to my channel, Just Tasha P. Today, oh, you already saw what I did, right? So I gave Elijah a bowl. I hope he enjoys it. And here we go. And today I'm going to finish, I'm gonna start chapter 2, y'all. Don't believe everything you think. I don't remember where I stopped, and I'm assuming it was the end of chapter 1, but I'm gonna eat this first. All right, y'all, here we go. Look at that. Y'all want some? I can't really reach. But there, that's good enough. Oh, that's good. Oh, y'all mad? Especially you. This is good. Okay. I got some oat milk here, y'all. I know some of y'all probably like oat milk and bread, but yes, this is delicious. Y'all gotta try this. Silk oat milk is the best one I've had so far. So good. How y'all doing today? I'm doing all right. No, I went to the beach yesterday. If you guys want to see that video, you can go to my channel. Went to the beach and had a really good day. I went to Lake Shrine, meditated. I don't know, yesterday was a real, because y'all saw the video I did, and I was trying to tell you guys to stop your suffering or whatever. Y'all know, y'all remember, y'all saw the video. So going to Lake Shrine and having the day I had yesterday was beautiful. And I want my days to be like that every day. I want your days to be like that every day, okay? Yours and mine. Y'all gotta make you a little breakfast. I know some of y'all going in the kitchen right now to make a breakfast bowl. Please do. Got the hot links. I'm being greedy. That's great. All right, y'all. Hold up. I need some more milk. Look at milk. It's so good. I'm gonna keep eating, y'all. Look at that little fake cheese pull. Okay. This is so good, y'all. I went to Whole Foods yesterday. Was it Whole Foods? No, I went to Gelson's yesterday to do snacks. I was like, oh, I'm gonna go to Gelson's. I mean, I've been to Gelson's before, but I don't shop there often because they have a lot of specialty items. They also have regular items, but they have a lot of specialty items that I just am not used to or I don't normally buy. But I went yesterday. I was like, oh, let me do a snack video, right? Gelson's is, it's a little expensive. All right, y'all. Let's finish this book because we all need it, right? Let's go to chapter 2. I hope that I read all of chapter 1. Yeah, thick, Nat, Han. Okay, so chapter 2 says, the root cause of all suffering. Machana Diliwayo said, one who looks around him is intelligent. One who looks within him is wise. What does that mean to me? It means that looking around, seeing what is around me, helps me learn, about life, people, experiences, blah, blah, blah. But looking within myself is wisdom because only I know like what I want. It's like when we feel, I think naturally we feel happy. Now, I already read this book to chapter 6, but it did tell me a few things about myself, how life works and how our minds work. And we already have all the tools that we need inside of us, but society and influences really make us second guess ourselves a lot of the time. Like intuition is real, y'all. Sometimes it's not intuition though. Sometimes people will say something's intuition, but it's really not. You got that from somebody else. Somebody else told you need to do this and you think that it's your intuition. So you got to be careful and you have to know. I think you have to know yourself. And sometimes you have to look at other people. Like me, I'm reading books. I'm trying to read books. I'm trying to surround myself with people who maybe have been evolved or been through a similar situation as me. So I can learn, so I can move, so I can move on to my next step, like the hierarchy of needs, you guys. I don't know all of the stages in the hierarchy, but I know that I'm not at the top, and that's where I'm trying to be. So all my needs have not been met. Anyway, back to what I'm saying. We live in a world of thought, not reality. Sydney Banks once said, thought is not reality, yet it is through thought that our realities are created. Each of us lives through our own perceptions of the world, which are vastly different from the person right next to us. Very true. He says an example of this is you could be sitting in a coffee shop having a quarter-life existential crisis, completely stressed out of your mind, and how you have no idea what you're doing with your life when it seems like everyone else has theirs together, while the person next to you is happily enjoying their freshly brewed drink while peacefully people watching. You're both in the same exact coffee shop, smelling the same aromas, surrounded by the same strangers, but how the world looks to both of you couldn't be more different. Many of us go through the same events and have different experiences in the world. That's what he said. So like, for instance, me and my 3 siblings were all raised by the same parents, all had the exact same, of course, a different experience because we are different people, but we had the same upbringing and the same foundation. And we all turned out different. I'm gonna get another bite, y'all. Oh, that's good. Y'all gotta have some. Wait a minute. Get some eggs. All right, y'all, I'm back. I'm back, y'all. Okay. I don't know. I had to do. Okay, basically. Anyway, y'all. So I'm gonna eat the meat because the potatoes are getting me a little full. So I'm gonna eat the meat and I'm gonna eat the avocado. But it's good. Y'all gotta have some. And I'm putting more ketchup on it. I don't know why I'm doing so much ketchup. I think I'm pregnant.
And
Oh well, that's gonna be a beautiful baby. But I'm not pregnant for y'all who want to go and run with that. I'm not pregnant. No. All right. I'm gonna get back to the book a little bit. Oh, and if some of y'all know about me coming to the DMV in May, I don't know if I already told y'all I ain't coming, but I will be coming in like June or July or something. Also, I'm gonna do a meet and greet, you guys, in LA one day. One day this month, I think, or next month. Anyway, shout out to what are y'all, Aries? Shout out to the Aries. I love y'all. I rock with y'all. I F with y'all, even though I only know one. But I know whose season is coming up next. Can't stand it. I'm going to do a strike the whole month of May. Not the whole month. The end of August, the end of April and most of May, I'm doing a strike for all the tourists. I'm not doing any videos because I don't even want to do a video for y'all. That's how much I hate y'all. That is how much. Even though I know like 10 of y'all and I love y'all to death. Most of you. There's a couple of y'all. Excuse me. No, I love all y'all. Y'all all cool. Okay. Let me get back to the book. You guys, go get the book. It's helping me. And I needed some help. Okay? Let's just tell you that. It's helping me. And anything that's going to help me, I'm definitely going to recommend. I don't know who this person is, Joseph Wynn. But thank you, Joseph. I appreciate you. Tell him I sent you. I don't know where he at, but he's somewhere. He's an evolved human. He sells these books on TikTok, y'all. So go get it. I didn't even know TikTok had a store. I was just informed yesterday that TikTok has a store with snacks and all that, y'all. So I guess I'm gonna go get some TikTok snacks. Y'all want to see me do TikTok snacks? Let me get to this. Let me get to the second chapter while I'm holding the book like somebody auntie. So let me tell y'all something he says in this book. He's gonna give you an illustration or example of how the world we live in is not a reality, but how we live in a world of thought and not reality. He's saying that basically our reality is our thoughts because we're living in our thoughts, which is very true. I am a living example of what he's talking about because I have lived in my thoughts and I'm learning and I'm retraining myself now at 25 years old. All this time that I feel like, I'm not gonna say I feel like I knew everything, but I felt like I was evolving, and I was. I'm not gonna say that, but I got to a point where I stopped. Now that at 26, I'm like, okay, I'm learning new stuff, and it's crazy to me. I'm not gonna say crazy to me at all. What I'm gonna say is I embrace this new found wisdom. I embrace learning. Here's an example of how we live in a world of thought and not reality. If you walk up to 100 different people and ask them what money means to them, how many different answers do you think you'll get? Close to 100 different answers, right? So it's the same thing as even with this channel and the breakup and all that. There are 700,000, over 700,000 of you, or however many thousand that do comments, 500, 1,000, whatever, people that comment, and you find the comments mixed, because everybody has a different perception. You choose to see, maybe not even choose. Well, yeah, you do. Because your actions and your thoughts and all that is actually a choice. You actually can choose to feel different if you want to. You can choose to be nice. You can choose to be loving. You can choose to hate. And you can choose to do whatever you choose to do, right? But this channel is even an example of how you live in your thoughts. How, some people said that I cheated, or some people said that she cheated, or some people are saying that Fallon is this or that, and y'all saying that I'm this, y'all saying that Stephanie's is that. And another person says another thing. You guys look at us completely different ways. Some people think I'm an angel and I can do no wrong. And some people think that I am the worst thing ever. Everybody has their perception and it's okay to think like that. But remember, it's your thinking. That's the point he's trying to make. It's your thinking that's causing or creating your reality, not actual reality. Okay? Remember that. He says, our feelings do not come from external events, but from our own thinking about the events. So Y'all know what that means, right? I don't have to give you an example, right? He gives example. There's a moment where you're sitting on the couch with your family, your daughter, your son, and your girlfriend or wife, whatever. And you guys are watching a movie, eating popcorn, and everybody's having the time of their lives, right? But you're not, because you just came from your job. Your boss pissed you off. Your boss upset you. And so now you're not enjoying this family time that you could be enjoying. Instead, you're thinking about your job that you already are not at anymore. You've already completed that day and been pissed off already all day long. And now you choose to come home and continue to be pissed off when you could just be sitting there enjoying the damn popcorn that's sitting in your face and then get some, you know what, later after the kids go to bed? That's crazy. So now, guess what your wife gonna do? Not gonna give you none of that. She probably not gonna cook you dinner tomorrow because you was mad when you're supposed to be spending family time with her and the kids. And then your kids gonna think they did something wrong, when all you had to do was not think about that stuff that already happened. And that's something that I'm practicing, because it's very easy to snowball. You get upset about one thing and that thing is over, but it continues to bother you for the rest of the day and interferes with interferes with your whole day, interferes with your entire life, actually, anybody around you. So stop thinking. I'm finished. I love y'all. Have a good day.